the line.
Hey guys, it's Liburn98 here with another Black Ops commentary. Before we start, I want to show you off my emblem for our clan as well as my stats. I had a few people ask me about my stats, what they were in Black Ops, and I thought I would show you in this video what they were. Right now I'm hovering for kill death ratio of a 2.06, and it's slowly going up. I've been playing a lot more of domination, which really helps in that stat padding area, although I don't play domination for that. I play it to win. But anyway, if you do want to increase your kill death ratio, that's one way to do it. Anyway, this gameplay, it's a firing range and it's a team deathmatch. I prefer team deathmatch over any other mode. The biggest reason why I prefer a team deathmatch over any mode, and in comparison to like a Bad Company 2 for instance, is that I don't have to rely on my teammates necessarily to be good. And I don't want to sound like an arrogant prick or anything like that, but you know, it's just a fact. You know, I don't have to. I can still play really good and win. Or if you take a game like Bad Company 2 or any of those team-based games like that, you know, you're relying on not just yourself, but on your teammates to be decent teammates. Otherwise, you're not going to win in those games. And for Call of Duty, it's the same thing in a game like Domination or Capture the Flag. I mean, there's only so much one person can do. So that's why I prefer Team Deathmatch, because I can go and do my own thing while, you know, still doing team objectives and stuff like that. You know, because it is ultimately the win. And so that's why I generally prefer a team deathmatch. I do like the team style of play, which is why I don't like free-for-alls too much. But at the same time, I don't have to rely on my teammates to win. Another thing too is based on firing range. It's obviously a more popular map in Black Ops right now. I would say the three most popular ones, at least the ones I see constantly getting voted for in rotation. Obviously the main one is Nuketown. You see that voted for a lot. And right here, right on the left, there's actually a guy hunkered down. I didn't see him, and then when I went to jump out, he got me from behind. And that was situational awareness fail for me right there. Anyway, back onto the maps. So like Nuketown's obviously a favorite for a lot of people. It's not my favorite. In fact, I don't really like it all that much. It's really overused too much now. Everyone's doing it. Even on PC, it's flooded pretty much every server on PC. So, you know, I'm starting to hate it. And it's not necessarily because of the map. I just hate it because everybody picks it. And then you got that. Then you got this map here, which is Firing Range. Another action-oriented type map. And it's a pretty good map overall. I don't mind it. Again, I wouldn't want to play it non-stop, but it's still a good map. And then the third more popular one I see people pick would be Summit, and that's one of my more favorite ones of Black Ops. I would say it's probably in the top three, definitely. It could even be a top map for me. I do very well on it, and I like the look of the map, and I like the way the map's made. And so yeah, so that's like basically the top three. I find anyway that people like to pick. Of course, you know, you guys could disagree with me, and but that's what I've seen anyway. Now, as you see here, I'm using the AUG silence, and by the way, if you look on the weapon, you can see the emblem. First time I put the emblem on the gun, I'm like, yeah, that looks cool. I don't know, I'm not really creative when it comes to logos like that, but I know, I just find it looks cool. So yeah, AUG silence, and then I like using the I still can't remember the damn gun's name. It's a C whatever it is, with full auto upgrade or attachment. And then for perks, right now I'm using, I think I switched off from Ghost Pro because I hear people saying Ghost Pro is overpowered and stuff like this. But I don't know. I can disagree with that, but I won't bother for this commentary. But right now, instead of using Ghost Pro, I'm using Scavenger, and then for the second perk, I like using Steady Aim, but now, at least for free-for-all, I'm using, we call it Sleight of Hand. It works pretty good in a free-for-all type setting. And then For the third perk, I generally stick with Ninja Pro. I just like hearing footsteps, and with Ninja Pro you can actually hear the enemy footsteps louder, which is pretty cool. Now here's something pretty cool. I actually ran out of ammo, and I needed one more kill to get dogs, and I just happened to get them, and then I get owned by probably terrible spawning in the back. So, but regardless, I got my dogs, so I unleashed the dogs, and I think this is a pretty popular setup for your kill streaks that people use, which is take whatever you want for your first kill streak, then Huey, and finally dogs. And then what you do is you unleash the dogs. First of all, you get all your kill streaks at one time. Then unleash the dogs. Then unleash your Huey, because while they're trying to get away from your Huey, they're in the building, but then the dogs are going into the buildings and flushing them out. So you know, it makes it pretty easy pickings for a lot of kills, for a lot of your kills. See, right now, as you can see, you know, and here's I'm failing pretty hard with the Huey right now, but see, they're spawning outside. They got nowhere to go. I mean, they just died. They probably got killed by my dogs, and now they're spawning outside. So, I mean, what can you do? So that's a good setup. And then another one I usually use, and this one I didn't, but is Blackbird. Blackbird, I know, I just like being able to see where people are, and it makes it a lot easier to get your additional kill streak. Blackbird is probably the only kill streak I would, besides UAV or counter UAV, where I'll use while I'm earning the other kill streaks, and that's because they help you. Especially with Blackbird, you can see exactly where everybody is, and so it makes it a lot easier to get your kill streaks. So anyway, I think this is coming to an end. Should be. So before the game actually finishes, I'd like to say my NHL retrospective has been put up right now. The first of many up. The first one is obviously going to be NHL 94, which, like I said, is up right now. And then I'll be working on 95, 96, and so on and so forth. So anyway, until next time, this is LeBurn98 signing off, and let's see, the score is 38-2, I think, from here. It's hard to tell. So anyway, take care, guys. See you.